Hi, welcome to Creative Kitchen Komafari. Today I just want to make for you a rack of lamb um, in our oven, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be preparing um, lamb, sorry, not lamb, ribs. I'm going to be doing ribs today, and I'm going to be doing it from the oven. It's going to take some time, maybe about 2.5, 3 hours to be done. But it should come out tender and all of that. And in order for us to do this today, we have some ingredients here for you, and this is going to be the ingredients. We have our garlic. We got garlic, pepper, and I like doing my own blend of seasonings and so on. I know you can go to the store and buy all that stuff, right? But I like doing my own seasonings and all of that stuff. And so we have garlic. First and foremost, we have our ribs over here. These were washed. I washed the ribs in lemon water just to get rid of some of the fatty content of it, and so that's good, right? The fat that you see on it right now, this little bit of fat here is good enough for it. That keeps it moist and provides it with the juices that will come out later on. And so we have garlic, we have pepper, we have onion, we have sugar, we have salt and pepper, we have cayenne pepper, we have turmeric, we have ground cinnamon, we have honey, and then what I've gone ahead to do was to chop my onions. I chopped onions and garlic and the pepper, and I also added a piece of lemongrass. Right, lemongrass. I don't know if it's something that it's not as popular in the United States, but I have. If you don't have to use it, but if you do, it gives it a nice flavor. And so I've gone ahead and I've chopped the onions and the garlic and the pepper, and I am just going to blend that. And that's it, right? And so I have mixed all that, and because what I want to do is to make sure that the juices from all these onions and so on seeps into the meat as quickly as possible, because I should have allowed the seasoned it and allowed it to marinate. I'm going to do that today, so please bear with me as I go ahead and just season the meat, the lamb, the ribs. I don't know why I keep saying lamb. I think last week I had lamb and stuff like that, and I'm thinking about maybe I should do lamb, right? But I'm going to season our meat right now, and so let me just get these things out of the way, and so that we can actually create some space for you to see what's happening here. All right, now. I hope you can see what's going on here. You don't need to see me, you just need to see this. See this. Okay. There we go. So we have it here. And so I got seasoning. Now, the seasoning you want to do on both sides. Right? You want to do it on both sides. And this is I'm going to put them in the bag. So all my powdered seasonings have already been added to this. So you have the turmeric, the salt, the pepper, the onion, the garlic, and in the mixture over there. And remember, I'm going to be doing it on both sides. And so you want to make sure that you season both sides of this, because you want it nice. Okay? And this is going to go in the refrigerator and sit there for about 20 minutes, half an hour. Remember, I'm not a chef, but this is what I do. Trying to create these little authentic dishes. My kids love this, and I know that the family loves it. The last time I did it, oh boy, they enjoyed it. I want to make sure that the season gets into every crevice and corner, every section of this. I want to touch with these seasonings, okay? And I will post the ingredients on the website, on the channel, so you'll see that in the link below. Okay, and that's seasoned right there. Then I'm going to take my sugar. I can't put my hand down in the sugar, so take a tablespoon and sprinkle the sugar onto it. It provides that sweetness, that natural sweetness. And this seeps into the meat, okay? I'm just going to take another spoon or so. And these are not full spoons, as you can see. Because I'm going to rub both sides, and so I'm done right there with that. And then you rub it in. Remember, the fat is what you want. Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. Every crisp corner you can get is just rub the seasonings in it. Totally, they're totally seasoned, right, on both sides. Right, and then I'm going to take my onion. Let me get a towel and wash my hands off here. Wash my hands off. Right, remember I said this is going to be, so this is going to be a late dinner. Right, a late dinner. And so the blended seasonings. So there we go. I can and this is going to go into a Ziploc bag. This is going to go into a Ziploc bag, and it's going to sit there for half an hour, okay? Here we go. I think it spilled, yes, some splashed on the floor. Now you know I gotta get rid of that before the wife gets here. Before the wife comes on and sees that. So she comes on and sees that. Now remember, you're on Creative Kitchen Come Foreign, true, right? And so you have that right there. Always clean my hands, because I can't afford to just because. All right, and so you take this, lock it up, and stick it in the refrigerator, and let it sit there for half an hour. All right, so for half an hour it will be there. See you soon. Okay, now that our meat has been sitting marinating for the last half an hour, you want to take this and put it on in a pan, which has already been prepared. So the seasoning from this meat is, listen, and remember Everything is on this, everything. And so we put that in our pan. And then what we need to do, our oven is already set, preheated to 225 degrees, 230. I put my oven at 235 degrees, right? And this is going to be in the oven for, 2.5 hours. So what I've done is that I've put the stuff, the meat, into the pan. As you can see, beautiful, isn't it? Beautifully seasoned. I can smell the aroma from the seasoning. I can smell it. And so now I'm going to cover the pan with this foil paper here, and then I'm going to put it in this oven for about 2.5 hours. It's going to cook. Remember, I'm not going to open this again until halfway through. I'm going to take the cover off, right? So when it gets to about 1 hour and 25 minutes, I'm going to take the cover off so that it can start catching some color, and then I'm going to glaze. Then I'm going to glaze the meat without glaze. At that moment in time, I'll show you. So now the oven has been set, preheated at 235 degrees, and we're going to just leave that to cook. All right. So here we go into the oven. And I'll set my time. Here. 2.5 hours is being set for. Okay. 2.5 hours. There we go. 2.5 hours. So I'll see you when it's done.